3DS finally works? Yeah, I had to plug in a lot of stuff and they keep disconnecting, so I had to like replug it in and like redo stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to show you guys my favorite Senran Kagura game. It's not going to be like a full like playthrough of it, like stream playthrough of it, because I'm still want to finish the first game. But I don't mind showing you guys like a little bit of two. Let me adjust this wallpaper. Oh, but you don't see the girls because the game covers them. God damn it. Alright, how can I adjust this so you can see at least one of them? Alright, maybe we just make Yumi be the... No, it's not Yumi, it's Yomi. My bad, Yomi. We make Yomi like the bigger one. Ibar, you're gonna get covered. Sorry, girl. Yeah, this works. And then move you guys over here. I don't know. I need to adjust this so it looks good on my end. Need to move this too. Hold on. Oh yeah, chat, you're kind of small. Hold on, let me make you guys a little bigger. My girl Oscar, you move over here. I should also change the BRB screen as well to match it. Well, I mean, I know it's already Senran Kagura, but I want to show some other stuff on it. Yeah, this works.
Oh. 決めちゃいました。どれにしよっかな。毎日の特訓は欠かせないね。交代です。
But yeah, this is my favorite Senran Kagura game. If you ask me, this game deserves a remake. Or maybe a re-release. Absolute favorite Senran Kagura game. Love the music, love the story. I like how the characters play in this game. Has boss battles that are cool as hell. Overall, great game. There's even tag team mechanics and you get like special moves and everything. roster-wise, it is on the small side of things. Because unlike the later games like Shinobi Versus and Espo Versus, those ones have like bigger rosters. This one only has the classic 10 with 3 extra people. The reason why is because story-wise, this game takes place right after the events of the first game, compared to Shinobi Versus, which takes place 6 months afterwards. And I forgot to mention, this game is technically in a different timeline compared to Shinobi Versus, because Senran Kagura has 2 timelines. And it's actually really simplistic, but it's funny that it has like 2 separate timelines. So I'll just explain it like this. The first timeline, aka the Nintendo timeline, that one is the first game and then 2D Crimson. The second timeline, which is the PlayStation timeline, that one is the first game, then Shinobi Versus, Espo Versus, Peach Beach Splash, and then Senran Kagura 7, which is in development hell. I will never forgive Sony for killing Senran Kagura. But yeah, there's all sorts of cool bonus stuff, like you can customize the weapons that the girls use. It doesn't change the stats, mind you, it's just aesthetics, but it's awesome. Along with, like, you know, a lot of clothes that you can put them in. And then we have the Shinobi Stones. Okay, this is basically, how would I describe this? They're passive abilities you can equip. You can equip up to 3 passive abilities. If you're wondering how do you unlock these stones to begin with, you just need to do the special missions. Which is, this one right here. You have to do the special missions in order to unlock the stones. Like, for example, this one, if you beat it, you unlock the ground attack stone. This one's the air attack stone, you know, etc, etc. Some stone combinations are straight up broken to the point that you can literally one-shot bosses in the hardest difficulty. It's absolutely hilarious, like, Jesus. But yeah, since I'm just goofing around in the training field, which girl you guys want me to, like, show off? We have a small selection, but they're all really cool. We have Asuka, the main character. We have Ikaruga, the class rep president. We have Katsuragi, the pervert. We have Yagu, the traditional shinobi, personality-wise.
ひばり
We have Hibari.
お願いできるかひばりでいいんですか
Lucky go lucky.
小村さん了解
We have Homura, who is the rival of Asuka.
ヨミ了解しました
We have Yomi. She's Guts from Berserk, gameplay wise.
頼りにしてますわ頼ってもろて
We have Hikage, Dagger Snake Lady. Really cool. I like her moveset.
未来了解
We have Mirai, the Gotham Lolita. Also, like, one of the broken characters in this game because of how awesome her playstyle is.
はるか様頑張ってくださいさーて頑張っちゃうわよ
Then we have Haruka. Haruka is also pretty broken. She's the sadist of the party. Oh, oops, that's DLC outfit.
大先輩
We have Daidoji, the JoJo reference, the delinquent.
リンさん交代してはくれぬかよく頑張ったな交代だ
We have Rin. She's the teacher of the Hibijo Academy. She's literally like what you think a ninja would be, like traditionally and everything. Like from personality to moveset.
村雨
了解
And we finally have a guy! Yes, this game, Senran Kagura 2 Decrimson, is the only Senran Kagura game that has a playable male character, and is Murasame. He is the older brother of Ikagura.
我が愛する妹よ
私にお任せくださいお兄様を頼って
He's kind of a joke character. The keyword's kind of. Because he only knows like one ground special and one air special. And a lot of his moves, he doesn't have a lot of combos, but it has good reach. And his special moves have a lot of invincibility frames. So it lets him like bypass like a good chunk of the dangerous attacks in the game. So in other words, this guy is considered lethal if you know how to play him. But yeah, that's the roster we have. So anyone that caught you guys' attention? Like which one you guys want me to show off? I'll give you guys like a few seconds, like I would say 10 seconds, and if no one decides, then I'll just pick a random person.
Oi, 聞いてんのか
Alright, 10 seconds are up. Seems like no one decides, so I'm gonna pick a random character. Gonna close my eyes and then I'll press circle. Sorry, A. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. We can show her off.
了解や
Alright,
影舞順じる
Wait, why there's a timer? Why is there a timer? I didn't remember setting up a timer. But yeah, a lot of Hikage's combos is like, okay, it looks simplistic. You're like, okay, it looks like you can do any like light attack and then you can hold the light attack button to perform like a draw. Same case if you do this for launchers. But, and also when you do the air. But you can change your complete moveset by pressing the strong attack by itself, which actually gives her different mobility. Which is really awesome, I like it. Of course, it doesn't last that long. You need to spend at least one scroll to activate this mode. So as long as you have the energy for it, then you can like constantly use this moveset. Oh, oops, I accidentally killed him. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to kill that enemy so quickly, my bad. Huh. I think I'm too strong for the enemies. I think it's because, like... Let me see why. Oh yeah, I give her a bunch of good attack stones. Oh, oops. Alright, I guess I can just show off the specials then. And maybe I'll go to like a boss battle to like, I don't know. You know, show you guys it off. But yeah, in this game, the characters get 3 ground specials and 1 air special. This is different from the first game and also Shinobi Versus, since Shinobi Versus came out before Decrimson. Like Decrimson came out after Shinobi Versus. So back in the first Senran Kagura game and Shinobi Versus, characters only get, well, I need to talk about it in the context of those games. Sorry, wait. Oh, okay. So in the first Senran Kagura game, characters only get access to 2 ground specials and 1 air special. In Shinobi Versus, they get access to 3 ground specials but no air specials. In this game, they get access to 3 ground specials and 1 air special. So they have a total of like 4 air specials, except for the joke character. He only gets 1 for the ground and 1 for the air. And whatnot. I honestly like the fact that, you know, the characters in this game, they actually get a lot more specials, especially air specials. Air specials are awesome. I wish air specials come back in the later Senran Kagura games because they're so awesome. Well, here's level 1. Here's level 2. And then level 3. Level 3. Level 3. And then her air special.
無駄無駄無駄無駄
And yes, this is yeah, the Muda Muda is a reference to Dio. And it's one of the few, like, you know, special variations of her air special. Like, the first one is a scatter.
ぶっかけ
The second one is what you guys saw earlier, Muda Muda. So yeah, let's go fight a boss. Oh, I'm getting called. Hold on. I'll be right back real quick. I need to grab my charger for my laptop. It's dying on me. Alright, I'm back.
どれにしよっかな。なんや、懐かしい匂いやな。
Oh yeah, we have the sorry about that. I forgot to plug I forgot to flip the switch again on my mic. My bad. Oh yeah, we have this thing called the Yoma Nest. Basically, it's the grinding dungeon. This full-on grind. Has a bunch of difficult enemies throughout the game. And at the end, there's the bosses, like the strongest variations of said bosses. Especially like these two right here. These two are like tough. Like legit.
どれにしよっかな。なんや、 懐かしい匂いやな。交代や。
Oh yeah, I should show like the co-op system. Hold on. So you can have like a party member with you. You guys get like special introductions and everything depending on the character relationship. Because, well, since I played this game and know Senran Kagura quite well, I know which character has special interactions and whatnot. For Hikage, she has one with her rival Katsuragi. And she has one with her best friend Yomi.
ヨミさん言ってら。あとはお任せください。
Which boss would I do? Let's see, this one's the starter boss. This one's the dual boss. This one's also a dual boss. This one's one. This one, I think he was annoying, so I'm not gonna do him. I think these are also separate bosses too. I know these two are like the toughest ones. Anything hard. I guess this will work. Oh yeah, so there's a special you can do called the dual special. So there's a button combination for it. Okay, so it depends on your settings. The default setting is left bunker, then A. But I swapped it to something else. For me, I swap it to the right bunker. So I had to press both the left and the right.
休憩はしまいや。
いつものもやしトークですが、食べてみたいと思いません？
には切るわ。
来ましたわよ。
決着。
任務完了ですわ。
ヨミさんがいるとめっちゃ楽やわ。やればできるんやね。
Yeah, I'm kind of high level right now. It doesn't help that I'm using like the shinobi stone, so it made me kill the bosses really quickly. But if I didn't have it on, then yeah, the bosses will actually take a while to kill. But I equipped it, so oh well.
どれにしよっかな。やめよう。何見るん？いろんなもんが見られるで。
Then we have the gallery. Oh, look at this, guys. We can see all sorts of beautiful art from the series. We have Homura and her friends. We have a flashback with Hanzo, Asuka's grandfather, in his younger years. We have a bunch of old guys. What else is there? There's Homura and her friends again. This one is them playing rock, paper, scissors. This one is the whole gang after the events of the main story. They're like, hey, let's have like a hot springs party, and this is what you get, and it's beautiful art. I love it. There's a lot of small details in it too, but I can't zoom in. That's the problem. I literally can't zoom in. Oh, never mind, I can. Hold on. But yeah, here you go, guys. Complete zoom in. I'll try to go slowly. Alright. The rest of the pictures here are from the DLC. If you bought it all and everything. This one's everyone getting ready to eat with a smell of Mirai right here. This little gremlin here. Looking sus. Looking really sus. And then the moment they ate the food, they all became chibi. Which, fun fact, this is an outfit. Well, a character, I would say. A bonus character. Well, I won't call it a bonus character. It's like, it's, I guess, an alternate version of the pre-existing character. Because if you had that DLC, if you press down on the D-pad, you can go into the chibi forms of the character, which I can show. Hold on. But yeah, look at that. You get a chibi form of the characters. And their moveset is also quite limited because of that. And the transformation is instant too. I think you only get one. Oh yeah, you only get 2 of them. You don't get the other ones. You only get 1 ground special and 1 air special. Which is a shame. I wish there was more. What's a funny one? Wait, I know the funny one. Yeah, we have Chibi Daidoji.
大道寺さん
了解我が襲撃天空を切り裂くセンターこのうつけが
Also, I like the little descriptions you get. Like, look at this. Her body may be small, but she has the skills of a veteran ninja, jumping around adorably and conquering her opponent. Like, that's so cute. It's cute. I like it. I like how this DLC is literally designed to goof off, and it does an excellent job at that. Love it to bits. 100%. Oh yeah, Chibi Daidoji does appear when you select the character like that. I completely forgot about that. I honestly forgot. My bad. Alright, let's just go back to regular Daidoji. But yeah, let's go back to the that record. It was fuck, what was it? It was library.
過去は心に留めるもの。いい思い出、うん。いい思い出たちだな。
Okay. But yeah, we have the shoot 'em up mini game. Yes, we have a shoot 'em up DLC mini game for Senran Kagura 2. The DLC in this game is wild. Where we have to play as the 5 Hanzo girls and they have to fight their rival group, essentially. Haruka is like the, you know, Haruka's the reason why the problems of that DLC occurred. And the basic way I could summarize it is that Haruka just decided to make her friends humongous and yeah, you just had to face big versions of her friends, essentially. This one's just them goofing around. Oh, this DLC. Okay, so this one right here. This picture right here. Basically, how I describe it. So basically, the last DLC for this game was the ability for you to change the bust of all the characters. Except for the guy. He doesn't get that. He doesn't get that for no, I don't know why. He doesn't get it. But so yeah, you can change the bust of all the characters, and you can like actually see it in the dressing room. Where is it? Where is it? Is it outfits? I think it's under outfits. I could be wrong. Yeah, bust line right here. So you can change the size of the bust. And the funny thing about this is that when you look at the bust sizes, they kind of tell you like which character belongs to what. I mean, Daidoji is like one of the big ones. And then the smallest is Mirai. Where she's just flat, extremely flat. So it's just... it's just hilarious to learn. Yeah, let's go back to the DLC topic. Where's that picture? Found it. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right. So this DLC story is pretty much Asuka kind of would disappoint be the proper word? I would say like she's not happy at the fact that her bust got bigger. And she wonders if there's a way to shrink the size. And Mirai comes in showing Asuka like, hey, Haruka was making this experimental drug that allows us to either increase or decrease our bust size by fighting other characters. And we need to be close to each other too in order to do it. So that's like kind of the justification for Asuka and Mirai to be partners in that DLC. Because when you play that DLC, you're forced to play as Asuka and Mirai. And whatnot. But yeah, so throughout the DLC, you're just fighting your friends, and then at the end of each mission, the Asuka and Mirai notices that, hey, your bust got smaller, and you know the other one got their bust bigger. So they kept doing it until the final one, where essentially they were given a bit of a prep talk about like, you know, loving thyself and whatnot. And, you know, don't worry about the bust size, essentially. And it ends with them going back to normal. And when you finish that DLC, you essentially get, like, a little bit of a epilogue with Asuka, where she talks about her life, more specifically about the people in her life. And it ends with this picture here, where she's just, like, done reflecting on the events of not only the first game, but also in the second game. And you just get this, and it's a beautiful shot. I love it. It's a good artwork. And then we have the movies. So the cutscenes in this game, legit impressive. I'm not lying. These cutscenes are great. You want to know why? Because when you compare it to the first game, in the first game, there wasn't really what you would call a cutscene, because most of the time it's just in-game, like okay, how do I describe how cutscenes work in the first game, and also Shinobi Versus, because they use the same format. Basically in this first Senran Kagura game, the way how cutscenes works is that you have essentially a background with the 3D character model. And, you know, the 3D character model is like, you know, moving itself, you know, moving its lips to show that they're talking, and also, you know, have facial expressions or like make gestures to emphasize like what kind of thing that's going on in the cutscene and such. So it's very simplistic. Like, you know, it's like typical video game cutscenes is what I would say. In this game, they decided to add these full motion cutscenes, like the ones you see right here. And I guess I'll show the one with like actually no, all of these are full of spoilers. I can't show any of this shit. I don't know which one to show, because they're like all so good. All right, you know what? We'll just show this one. This is like when you start your save file. Like this one right here plays when you start your save file and everything. You make a new save, you input your name, and the game's like, okay, here you go.
Asuka,
もちろん分かってるって。
だったらさっさとこいつを倒して二人の決着をつけるとするか。
私は負けない。
絶対に負けない。忍びの道を極めるまでは。
So yeah. It's actually really cool, especially if you are playing this on the actual 3DS, because like when you compare the graphics of this game to the first game, this game is a massive improvement. Like you can tell that the developers were like, hey, we learned from the first game. We know that the first game wasn't like it didn't run that well, and then, like, graphics wise it was fine for the time. Like, it came out in 2011, the launch year of the 3DS and such, so like, it was just like, fine for what it is. But this game that came out in 2014, like 3 years, massive improvement. Like, graphics wise it looks gorgeous. The cutscenes are like a lot better, and the game actually runs really great too compared to the original first game on 3DS. I'm not talking about the remake. The remake is a different ball game.
耳に馴染むいい曲ばかりだ。
And then we have the soundtrack. What I like about going through the music list is that you get like commentary from the creator of sorts, trying to like they describe what they were thinking when making the track and such, and I like it a lot. Like this one right here for Yagu's theme. Okay. With a cool and compassionate feel, this track was designed to portray Yagu as an aloof warrior with a revealing love for Hibari. This time I arranged the song to be passionate guitar riff. Wait, sorry. Oops, I read that wrong. My bad. I misread. My bad. This time I arranged the song to be much faster with a cooler hook. Of course, the passionate guitar riff has to be there too. And such, and you get all sorts of cool stuff. Like, we have Stop Pampering Me, which is Hibari's theme. This one is I'm happy that Yagu is so gentle with Hibari, but Hibari is striving to become a strong shinobi in her own right. This track is about becoming independent without any help from Yagu, who in some ways is just as dependent. But it seems Hibari can't leave her clumsy personality behind just yet. And whatnot. There's a lot of songs. There's a lot of songs here. What is this? Oh yeah, this plays for one of the bosses. Also for this one too. Yeah, there's just a lot, like legit. And then you can listen to the character voices. We have like practically almost all, yeah, this is all the voices throughout the game. You have some classic ones like,
Senran Kagura.
the first voice line is just the character saying the title of the game. Senran Kagura. Oh wait, no, he doesn't say it. Wait, who says it? Hold on.
Senran Kagura. Senran Kagura.
And then we have other ones like,
Senran Kagura 2. Shinku.
and we have all sorts of random ones.
まだまだ。この程度か。
I don't remember which voice line was like her saying her specials. I think it's like around this range? Nope, not that. Nope. No, this is her calling for the people's name.
いざ工場の輪廻に完せよ。いざ真紅の道に舞い散れ。いざ尋常に舞い散れ。いざグレンのごとく舞い散れ。任務達成。
Okay, I think I found it.
任務開始。私の出番。たとえ地獄の果てまでも。いざ先行の先へ勝負。最終戦。いざ 百鬼夜行と毎しの番殲滅決着進め
Yep. All right. So for her is like 190 range for her special lines. I always try looking for the special lines for each character because like I just generally like their special moves. I like the names of it sometimes. And then we have novels. So basically novels are just like the visual novel parts of the game. Which I'm not gonna show you for completion because they take a while to read. Then we have enemy guide, so the bestiary. You get all sorts of goofy stuff from it, like this one. Ball puppet, a small dummy which many shinobi students purchase to assess with their training. Older dummies have small arms attached, but those were later removed to save on production costs. They are sturdy, reliable, and affordable. And of course, you can look at the model. And I do like how this game lets you see what the enemy looks like when you know, remove. When they, sorry, not remove. When they're in heavy damage mode. And such. Like, it's honestly cool. I love it. Love it a lot. This also applies to some of the bosses too. And then we have like some of the newer enemies in this game called the Yoma. Yomas are essentially demons. That's what they are. We have like the weak ones, you know, the skulls. You can like see what they look like when you break them. Baby spiders, you know, heavy damage version is like, you know, that. And the description for them is a small Yoma in the form of a spider. The webbing it spews from his mouth can ensnare unaware opponents to be on guard. So be on guard. Almost cute in a still needs its mother sort of way. Almost. We have tree spirits. That's what they look like, but when they open their mouth, they're kind of a little creepy. And then this one is like the big boy puppets, but we can just ignore them. Let's look at the lesser shinobis. Where, okay, I do like how, I don't know how to zoom in. How do you, alright, found it. I like how they're like, you know, look like normal shinobis and then you see them in their heavy damage form. You actually get to see what their face looks like. And it's like, okay, cute girl. That's all you get. Just cute girl. Alright, let's see their description. A shinobi student from Hibijo Academy who exceeds at fast attack. She equips herself with 2 kodachis. In order to hide her identity, she wears a leopard mask. Her dress style has gone bolder since she went up a rank. So yeah, like, the lower rank shinobis, they just wear like, you know, normal clothes. Where you have descriptions like, to look both fashionable and inconspicuous, she wears a yellow parka over her uniform, which like it's kind of like what Asuka does for her shinobi outfit. We have greater shinobis. This one, they're the tough ones. They're pretty tough. In order to hide her identity, she wears a bull mask. Since it looks like she has no interest in fashion, she wears an outfit that's suitable for battle. We have flying shinobis. They're kind of annoying. I'm gonna be real. They're kind of annoying. I don't want to deal with them, to be honest. We have more Yomas, where we have an Oni. Yes, an actual Oni girl. Let me see if I. Well, sorry. Let's read the description. Then we can see the model. All right. A Yoma in the shape of a human. He wields a large club. By the terms of Japanese mythology, she would be considered an oni, if a particular risque and fashionable one. Beneath her mask is the face of a determined and beautiful woman. But yeah, that's what they look like when you do heavy damage on them. They just have like, like the description says, she has a beautiful face that's ready to knock you down. And it doesn't really change your like outfit. It's just like it went from tiger print to like black. Then we have the blue Oni. This one is like similar, but let's read the part that is different for this one. Japanese mythologists would color an Oni, Ivy, a particularly trendy one. She frequently has to hold back her asserted partner, the red Oni. Beneath her mask is a coldly beautiful face. And you get to see what it looks like. There we go. Yeah, coldly beautiful. I like how they have like a 6-pack. So one friend has a bikini, the one has like a fancy like what do you call it? Top dress? I don't know what you call this type of outfit. And then you see what she looks like without it, and it's like, oh yes, there's a line. We have female spiders. Let's see. A Yoma with the body of a spider from the waist down. Her fighting style consists of spewing vicious taunts while swarming opponents with her many legs. Her upper body is the shape of a human female wearing a seductive outfit. Despite her demonic appearance, she seems almost caring somehow. And then you get to see what she looks like, very sexy spider lady. Some like that one girl from Dark Souls 1, that one boss everyone remembers. And you get to see what she looks like, and you're like, yeah, she has a kind face. I like how she's just wearing pastries when you need to like destroy her armor, essentially. And we have Madam Crab. These are just crab Yoma. Let's see. A Yoma with a large pincers and 6 legs. Its fighting style revolves around crushing opponents with his large right pincer. Used to walk only sideways, but learned to walk forwards a few centuries ago. You can kind of tell that there's like a sense of humor when it comes to the enemy descriptions, which I really like a lot, since Senran Kagura, I would say for the most part, is a comedic series, even though there is serious moments in the game, especially when it comes to character backstories. But yeah, let's go look at that. Hey, look, she's wearing like a mask. You can kind of see the eyes. And then you break it and, cute girl. And like, geez, like, they conveniently censored her bare chest. We have the snake ladies. These girls are actually pretty cool. Okay, I'll put it like this. They're annoying to fight on the harder difficulties, but I like their design. They're awesome. Alright, let's see what they say here. A Yoma with a snake Yoma with a snake-like pair of arms and lower body. In battle, it weaves about hypnotically while biting its arms and shooting thorns from its tail. Since it lives in the dark, it covers its eyes with bandages. The eyes themselves are pink and rather cute, actually. And if you're wondering, like, what do you mean by cute? We have to zoom in and go into her heavy damage mode. And there you go. Cute pink eyes. I like how there's not much of a change to her top. Like, her top is just bandages, and then you just remove some of it. That's it. There's really not much of a difference other than, like, you can see her eyes now. Alright, what's this one? Alright, Snow Maiden. A Yoma in the shape of a snowy woman straight out of Japanese mythology. She floats about and attacks by blasting hail. Shy about her smile, she hides her mouth behind a mask. Not at all shy about her eyes. She wears scarlet eyeshadow. And if you look at the model, you can actually see the eyeshadow, kind of. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Even though I kind of wish they don't make the models move too much. So yeah, no armor, like, heavy damage mode. You can see, like, her mouth, and also, like, her bare neck. And whatnot. The rest are the bosses, but I'd rather not show every single one. I'll show the ones that I like, though. Like the Jura. Alright, let's read this boss description. A giant Yoma with a spherical shape. It normally moves around and attacks by rolling over anything in its way. If you destroy the red and black shell, you will behold a hideous sight unlike anything ever witnessed in this world. Its design resembles a Japanese ball known as a kamari. And then you get to see what... Yep, normal mode and then heavy damage mode. Nightmare feel, and I love it. I love the bosses in this game. They're absolutely wonderful. Also, my room got dark, so I need to turn on the lights. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Lights are on. But yeah, one of my favorite boss designs. There's another one. It is these two, the twin sisters. But I'd rather not show them at the moment. I don't know why I made a tick noise. I guess something got stuck in my throat. But yeah, there's like a lot more stuff. Well, I already showed like a good chunk of the enemies here, so I'm not gonna show too much more. Let's see, we have Golf Story. This one just shows us, like, you know, details about the lore. Like, we have this one, the Shinobi Blood Barrier. Barrier. When a Shinobi Barrier absorbs all the blood it can, it detaches completely from the human world and swells large enough to host a giant Yoma. To go frantic is to absorb the spilled blood within a Shinobi Barrier and temporarily boost to speed and power, but there's a price to pay. Yeah, there's frantic mode. All right, I want to show off how frantic mode works in this game compared to the other games. So in the other games, frantic mode was glass cannon mode, and how that works was that you remove all your clothes and you're just down to your undies, and you glow like a Super Saiyan. What happens is that your attack gets boosted so significantly to the point that you can one-shot a lot of things. But everything can one-shot you, because at that point, you're practically butt naked, you don't have any armor on. And, you know, everything can just one-shot you. That's the price to going frantic in most of the Senran Kagura games. In this game, it's a little bit different. Yes, you go back to your undies, but it doesn't have like the detriment of having low defense. They replaced it with something else. And let me see if I can like show it. I think I need to go in the Yoma nest to do it. Hold on.
うぬらの忍びを見せてみろ。交代だ。
よろしくお願いします。
ふん、来たか。共に参らん。いざ真紅の道に参っちゃ。このうつけだ。打ち砕く。忍法新規滅殺。我が奥義を受けてみよう。打ち砕く。みなぎる。みなぎる。
Wait, hold on.
我が力熟知するのだ。
Wait, hold on.
設定を変更するか。演出の設定を変更するか。音量の設定を変更するか。行くぞ。忍び天心。
Okay, I think I remember how do you do it. You need to transform, and then you need to press down on the D-pad to go into frantic, and you need to have full bar, like special bar. Hold on.
行くぞ。ひねりつぶす。我が奥義を受けてみよう。我の力神気を誇る。打ち砕く。強者。 魂を沈める。
But yeah, the detriment to Frantic in this game is that your health slowly decreases. But here's the problem. When you're in Frantic mode, you can use your specials unlimitedly. It would never drain. Not only that, but the decrease you get from your defense, like your defense down from going Frantic, is barely noticeable. Like legit, barely noticeable to the point that Frantic mode in this game is practically God mode. The only thing the only thing that's gonna kill you is if you run out of HP. But how do you recover HP, you may ask? You just have to constantly smack the enemy. That's it.
行くぞ。我が襲撃、天空を切り裂く。天地天覧天上天下気合弾。これが力だ。打ち砕く。修行の成果か。天地戦の猛虎剣。決着。それなりにやりおる。もっともっと頑張ります。真打ちはまだか。真の忍びの技、試してみるがよい。
But yeah, Frantic mode in this game, God mode, legit. Like, if you ever have problem with the game's difficulty and such, just use Frantic mode. It's gonna save your ass. Granted, the condition is that you need to have full bar, and you need to be transformed in full bar, and then you press the down. You press down on the D-pad, but like it's literally God mode. You just one-shot everything at that point. And whatnot, which is different from the other Senran Kagura games, because the other games, at least in Frantic mode, you're not super invincible. Like, you can still die easily and whatnot. It just becomes a game of you hit them first, or you die if you don't hit them first. But in this game, it's like, oh, nothing's gonna kill me as long as I just constantly attack and whatnot. So in other words, Frantic mode in this game is kind of, not that well balanced. Let's just put it like that. It's not well balanced. And whatnot. But yeah, I honestly don't know what to say at this point, because I do feel like calling a stream. Because I am, like, getting tired right now. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm able to show you guys a little bit of, Senran Kagura 2 D Crimson. I love this game a lot. It's my absolute favorite. Wait, before I leave, I want to show Mirai. Then I'll leave. Hold on.
選ぶがよい。交代だ。未来。了解。選ぶがよい。蜂の巣にしてやる。
So yeah, Marai, really fun in this game. Why exactly? So she starts out in umbrella form. But if you press the strong attack, she swaps to different weapons. You have a rapid machine gun. That you can use to like, oh shoot. Do this. There's rapid fire and shit. But her strongest arsenal is this thing right here. Her grenade launcher. It does a lot, especially if you like unlock the full moveset. Like you just do this, you hold, and then you just constantly press this down. Press this once, hold down, and then spam it. Very powerful. Oh, oops. My bad. Also, I love how when she does her shinobi transformation, she ends up hitting her head because her like, the thing is that her boobs didn't like cushion it, so it just went straight to her head. Yes, finish it off with the PP cannon. But yeah, I feel like this game is the game where Marai is actually fun to play. Like, she's really different in this game. Because in the first game, I would say that was also when Marai was really different gameplay-wise. Because in the first game, she only had range attacks. Like, straight up range attack only. Her strong attack button is replaced with a parry, which is very powerful if you know how to time it properly. Starting from Shinobi Versus, she's given a kind of a purely melee moveset, which doesn't accompany her long range capabilities. So because of that, she kind of plays a little awkward in that game. But in Senran Kagura 2, the game I'm showing right now, you're able to switch between 3 different playstyles for Marai. You know, you have the umbrella, which is mostly melee, but with some range attacks. You have the rapid machine gun, which is great for stunt locking specific enemies. And we have the grenade launcher, which is really good for raw damage. And then Espa Versus came and she really sucks in that one. I'm sorry, like Marai, her moveset in Espa Versus is the worst. Burst Renewal, which is the remake of the first Senran Kagura game, uses her moveset from Espa Versus, but they at least tweaked it a little bit more to make our long range capabilities a lot better in that game. So I would say it's slightly better in Burst Renewal, but still not great. So yeah, Mirai, I felt like has the best gameplay depending on the game you play. But the newer games, they really dropped the ball with her. But yeah, I think this is like a good place for me to end. So thank you guys for like letting me show off my favorite Senran Kagura game. Oh, oops. I did a weird thing in my OBS. I need to fix this. Hold on. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna end stream. I apologize you guys for the technical issues. I didn't expect there to be a lot of technical issues in this stream. I guess that's like a little bit of payback for streaming for 9 hours yesterday. My laptop was like, Mizu, how dare you make me stream for 9 hours? But like, yeah, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. I can see the VOD being divided into 3 parts, so it's it's gonna be just that and whatnot. I don't think there's a much of a recap for me to say. Like, I got to the end of Dark Cathedral, which is wonderful. I just need to grind my characters to like max level and like set them up to be like the ideal team I want to do the super boss in and everything. And I played with the PS1. It works. I felt like there were some frame rate issues, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. For me, it's kind of a little bad thing. But oh well. And I showed a little bit of my favorite Senran Kagura game on the 3DS. Sorry that took me a while to like set that up. Like, I didn't expect it to not work at first. I'm like, come on. Like, I tested this before. Why is it not working? I need to like flop some settings now and whatnot. But like, hey, it still works and whatnot. But yeah, I think that's all for the recap. So I'll tell you guys the schedule. So I'll probably stream tomorrow. The keyword is probably. If I don't end up streaming tomorrow, I will tell you guys through my Twitter or through my about page and whatnot. Just to like, tell you guys like, oh hey, I'm not gonna stream today and such. But I'll probably stream though. I'll probably stream. That's the probably part. But yeah, no stream Sunday because I'm gonna hang out with friends. So I guess that's it for schedule. So I'll say my thanks and say my goodbyes. So thank you all for watching me. I appreciate it a lot. Those who've been lurking, I appreciate the support. You guys are cool. Those who've been chatting with me, I enjoy the conversations we have. I'm kind of glad that you guys talked to me while I was like trying to solve like technical issues. It kind of made me feel a little better, but at the same time, I still feel bad that you guys got plagued with the technical issues with me. You're the guys are just like watching Mizu, just trying to make everything work. But hey, at least it works. So thank you all. So yeah, since I'm done with thanks, now it's my goodbyes. So have a good day, have a good night. Have a good afternoon, whatever time it is on your side of the world. This is Final Mizu saying goodbye. Goodbye.